What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black. That's STEVEE the Black. I'm back and I'm here to give you my first in a while, but my first Monday Night Raw review video today, guys. It's been a while, but as I said in my YouTube video and on my Facebook post, if you guys saw it, I said that sorry. I said that I was going to bring back the Monday Night Raw reviews. I had stopped doing it for a while because, I needed a break. But you know what? I'm back and I'm ready to do this. So let's do it. Alright, so we're going to start off with Raw. By the way, SmackDown Live, the draft is tonight. I'm excited. Who do you think they will pick as number one? Let me know in the comment section down below who you think they will. Who goes number one, the first overall pick in the draft tonight? I'm going to have to go with Dean Ambrose. And the thing is, because they would want to keep the WWE Championship on Raw. And even though Stephanie doesn't like Dean, she and Mick will be like, come on, you got to keep the WWE Championship on Raw, which is the World Heavyweight Championship on SmackDown. Now, I'm thinking maybe they won't reveal it tonight. I hope they do. But just in case if they don't, they can always do it next Tuesday after Battleground, where they can reveal it to the world and go, all right, so we're going to have a tournament, and the remaining two contestants will face off at SummerSlam, and the winner of that will be the World Heavyweight Champion. So, all right. But that's tonight. Let's talk about what happened last night at Monday Night Raw. So, Raw starts off with Stephanie and Shane in the ring. They are announcing their Raw GMs. And Stephanie chooses Mick Foley. Now, I was really shocked. I was like, I seriously thought she was going to choose Triple H. I seriously did. I thought she was going to choose Triple H, but she chose Mick Foley, which is a smart choice by the WWE on their part to keep it more interesting and not bring it back to the old authority ways kind of way. But she giving it to Mick Foley, I think it's smart because everyone loves Mick Foley and he's a WWE Hall of Famer, so people will, I guess, listen and trust him, unless he turns heel as a general manager, but I don't think he will. So, and then as for Shane's GM or SmackDowns, I really thought it was just a rumor. I didn't think there was no way that they were going to choose him, but they did. And the rumor was true, and they chose Daniel Bryan. Oh my gosh. Hold up a second, y'all. There we go. Alright. He chose Daniel Bryan, and that is even smarter move than choosing Mick Foley, because choosing Daniel Bryan after, you're thinking, oh man, we might never see Daniel Bryan again, to now see him every week on SmackDown as a general manager, gives people a reason to watch SmackDown. And since he's beloved by everyone, it'll make SmackDown more watchable, more tolerable. So whatever they're planning, it should be good, and Daniel Bryan will give them the ups on the ratings. Alright, so I gave that an A. Alright, next we have one more time Jericho and Owens taking on Sami Zayn and Cesaro. It was a good match. I'm really getting tired of seeing it, but overall last night was a pretty good match. Back and forth and everything like that. But Jericho and Owens ended up losing. And one last time. So oh yeah, I forgot to mention. No, I'll say at the end of the video. Anyway, alright, so I gave that a B-. Alright, next we had Del Rio versus Darren Young. And once again, Darren Young had a lucky win, shall we say, because The Miz tried to distract him, but it backfired because while the ref was trying to deal with The Miz, Young was able to put Del Rio in this kind of bridge pin. And it was kind of nice, it was kind of weird. I ain't never seen anything like that before, but it was kind of nice, and he was able to beat Del Rio, and I guess, like I said before, it was a lucky win. And here's the thing, I'm not really rooting for Darren Young, and it's not just because I don't like Darren Young, it's just, I don't care. If I think anybody should be Intercontinental Champion, I really think it should be Cesaro. But you know what, it's fine. If Darren Young wins, I'll be happy for him. So, I'm just being honest here. Alright, so next we had the Club versus the New Day, Cena and Enzo and Cass in the War of Words, shall we say. And I like this segment. I thought it was pretty funny. It was pretty good. Especially not Darren Young, but Xavier Woods coming out there and naming all his Pokemon, and John Cena talking like, what does how you do it even mean? What does it mean? And everything. I just thought that was funny and priceless and cool. And you know, obviously once the Wyatt family come out, all jokes aside, it was all done. But I thought it was funny, so I gave it a B. Now, as for the 12-man tag team match itself, normally I don't like to watch big matches like that because they're boring. I'm like, oh, why do they have to put so many people? This is just gonna be boring. I can't stand this. Now, if it was a handicap, I might watch it because it'd be interesting, but I'm not. But 12 men actually turned out to be pretty good. I mean, the Wyatt family, it doesn't look like Xavier's scared anymore. It looks like he's ready to fight. And the thing is that I saw yesterday with the draft, the rules being that if they choose a tag team or a member of the tag team, they have to take the whole tag team, unless they specifically want one member. So, for example, if Shane picks AJ Styles, let's say he doesn't want the club to come with him, so he's like, oh, I just want AJ Styles. They're leaving the club on Raw and AJ Styles on SmackDown. Or, you know, if he wants AJ, he said, I want AJ in the club, then, you know, they can come down. Same applies for the New Day and the Usos and everybody else, right? But I gave this match an A because it was pretty interesting. It kept me interested in it. By the way, the match for the tag team championships, the match at Battleground between the New Day and the Wyatt are not for the tag team championships, so it's just a 6-man tag team match. So, phew, at least they won't lose the tag titles. But with all the rumors of either Xavier turning heel or Big E turning heel, it's got me nervous, man. I don't want the New Day to split up, man. I really don't. Alright, so next we have Baron Corbin taking on Sin Cara. It was nothing special. It was just Baron Corbin showing off his strength, saying that, oh, he'd be a good pick for the draft, I guess. So I gave that a C. Oh, plus the Lucha Dragon split up earlier. Also, they decided to go into the draft as singles competitors because they have no career together as a tag team since they always lose. It's not like Sin Cara would benefit from it. More likely it would be Kalisto, but still. Alright, so next we had Charlotte, Dana Brooke, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. I didn't watch this match because, I don't watch Divas matches since WrestleMania. But I gave it a C+ because someone else gave it a C+, so that's why. But I will be interested in knowing, though, who is Sasha Banks' partner going to be at Battleground? Because if it's not Becky Lynch, who else could it be?